Today I fucked up by having a cat who only drinks from a faucet. I have two cats. One is the perfect little angel baby. The other is a fluffy, needy, abusive jerk face who is the weirdest, quirkiest, most demanding cat I've ever owned. He has me well trained to attend to his every need. One of his quirks is that he basically won't drink water from a bowl. He also won't drink from any number of fancy cat fountains we have tried. He only likes the tiniest drips and trickles of water flowing freely from a tub faucet. Now, I've had this cat for 10 years, so I love him, but this is a today I fucked up a decade in the making. He loves drinking water. He constantly will walk into the living room and sit down with his cute dumb little face covered in water after drinking from the thin trickle in the tub. I'm living in Houston, a city I really love, but which is in the state of Texas where we can't get our collective deregulated stuff together. We've had electric outages for days and now we are under a boil water notice. My special little butthole kept going into the bathroom and knocking things down because he was trying to get me to go in there and turn the water on. He doesn't understand that the water might kill him right now. He only knows that he's thirsty. And when this cat wants something, he gets it. There's no point in deterring him. Any normal deterrents that work on other cats, covering surfaces in tinfoil, bitter sprays, spray bottle, tape, do not deter him. Ignoring him doesn't work because he will escalate to knocking over bigger and bigger objects until you come see him. Then he purrs and winds around your legs like the little spoiled prince that he is. So, the Dark Lord was thirsty and I couldn't put his water on, and he kept knocking down my lotion. I finally took a water bottle over the tub and poured a trickle out for him to drink. Then I moved one of the big spout spring water containers to the tub, opened the spout to a trickle, and then sat by my dumb fluffy asshole until he was done drinking because I have no idea when we will get water back. Too long didn't read. Today I fucked up by having the pickiest fluffy spoiled cat prince who is adding to the stress of our broken utilities situation in Texas by making me figure out how to water him properly. Edit, I really appreciate all the stories of equally picky cats, as well as the faucet-style fountains. They live such charmed lives. Mine has tried multiple cat fountains and rejected all of them, I think because he doesn't like the noise. So I hope to find his holy grail fountain one day. He does have clean, cold water bowls refreshed daily far away from his food. His sister drinks from it. He won't. Partially him being stubborn and partially because I am a pushover. Ha. Dark Lord Cat Tax. My cat also did this until I started putting random containers of water about the house, by the sinks especially. For some reason some cats don't like water near their food. Perhaps your kitty would take to this. All the best. Edit, first award. Shucks. Thanks y'all. Thanks for the suggestion. The water isn't near his food, though. My little girl drinks the water I keep in my bedroom or on my balcony, while the food is in the kitchen. But this dude, nope. He's too good for water bowls. Geez, why is this an exact description of my cat? For some reason he only drinks from the trickle flowing through a faucet, that and God forbid you leave the toilet door open because of course toilet water is his next favorite. That brat of a cat. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I've heard they like toilet water because it stays cold. Shudder. Cats are the only other species I'm aware of that we've mistaken for gods. Mistaken? What a little bugger. Why do we always love the pains in the butt best? You made me smile, thank you. Smiley face. Or, I'm glad you got a smile out of it. As much as he drives me crazy, I really do love this little beast. He's lucky he's pretty, haha. If all else fails, when one of my cats was sick and he got dangerously dehydrated but refused to drink, I got a syringe and force-fed him water and low-sodium, garlic-free chicken broth. Probably saved his life. Make sure it's also onion-free. I just ran into a similar problem a few weeks ago, and I had to go to a specialty pet store to find a small can of chicken broth that didn't have any nastiness. Today I fucked up by leaving shackles attached to the coffee table, NSFW. Throw away. Oh my fuck, I need to tell someone about this and I can't tell many people, but holy ass I fucked up lamau. This just happened. So, My boyfriend and I enjoy certain things. One of those things lead to me attaching some shackles to the coffee table, and I decided to leave them there because it was convenient when I wanted to randomly use them. It's been maybe a month, and even though we get regular use out of them, their placement was normalized and didn't seem out of place after the first week or so. I've noticed them a few times in the background of pictures and remembered to crop them out before sharing with anyone. So anyway, boyfriend's mom texted this morning to ask if we could take care of dogs. Always a hard yes to that. Her initial message came while I was working out and boyfriend was just waking up. She asked if we could meet her, and that's where we were when I got in the shower. I came out and got ready and he said she was just coming here. So I was like, oh cool. Cleaned the toilet really quick because she always has to pee right after arriving, and then she was here. She sits down on the sofa and she says, so I don't want to ask what's up with the handcuffs on the table, but what's up with the handcuffs on the table? With a dead expression I just said, don't worry about it. Awkward silence. Also, they aren't handcuffs, they're shackles. I don't know why I fucking said that last part. Either way, boyfriend looked at me and sort of silently slow clapped and said, good job, and I took them off the table and put them away while she used the bathroom. Too long, didn't read, left shackles attached to the coffee table for sake of convenience and no one comes over because pandemic. Got used to them being there. Dogs need cared for. Mother-in-law brought dogs. Mother-in-law was not used to them being there. I am shame. Edit, this is the table. You could say that there have been a rash of coffee table burglaries in the neighborhood, and they are to secure your coffee table when you both leave the house. I don't think we'll speak of this again. So I don't want to ask what's up with the handcuffs on the table, but what's up with the handcuffs on the table? I like her approach. Lol. Honestly, that's on her for asking. The polite thing to do when you notice that stuff and probably know what's up is to just ignore it. Listen, there is this one sex toy I forgot the only night we slept in my Mill's house. I will never get it back. I can't ask about it, she can't speak about it. It's lost in void. ___. I appreciate the dedication to pedantry even under stress. 10/10. OP, actually, they're shackles. And that isn't a table, it's your son's cage. My husband and I have one of those sex web restraint things for our bed. We forget to take it off before my dad visits. Every fucking time. Thankfully, the man is a saint and has never said a word. Today I fucked up by forgetting my bra. Trying to be healthy and wise, I decided to go for a run this morning before work. It was easier for me to run near my office, so I set off this morning in my car bright and early and drove the 40 minutes to my office. It's definitely milder today and I got a really good sweat on running my 6 kilometers. I had a quick shower in work and started to think of what work lay ahead of me. As I dried off, I realized I had forgotten my bra. I panicked. I work in a male-dominated office and not wearing a bra would not go unnoticed even with social distancing. All the local shops are closed because we are currently in level 5 lockdown, so I couldn't just run to the closest shop. My job is considered essential. I frantically tried to dry my sweaty sports bra, but I knew it would near kill me to have to put it back on before washing it. Hygiene is very important to me. I found an old one-piece swimming suit buried in my locker, so I'm currently wearing that under my clothes so my breasts don't touch my elbows. I cut the swimsuit in the vaginal area so I wouldn't have a sweaty wedgie all day. It keeps creeping up my back. My shirt is white and my swimsuit is black with polka dots. Send help please. Edit, I get an hour for my lunch and once a week swam in a pool next to my office. Before COVID. I live in Ireland, and as long as I get my work done and make up for any lost time, there is flexibility for things like lunch breaks. Although I'm entitled to an hour, I normally take 30 minutes except for the one day a week I swam. It's standard to have wash facilities if you have outdoor staff. A few of my colleagues live close enough to cycle to work, so we have pretty good shower facilities. TL, doctor, I forgot my bra, so currently wearing a swimsuit under my shirt. Make sure you throw the swimsuit away so you don't have a similar crisis later this summer when you decide to go for a lunch break swim. Well and truly done after I got home and showed my husband how ridiculous it looked. When I used to study or work far from home, 1 to 2 hours drive, I would always keep a bag with extra clothes in the car, usually underwear, a pair of pants and a sweater or t-shirt. Just in case, didn't have to use it much, but the times I needed it I was so happy that I did it. I had spare underwear and so many pairs of socks it was ridiculous. The only thing missing was a bra in my locker. That's going to change after today. See if the first aid kit has a tensor bandage. Used one when I threw my back out, keeps the girls nice and close. A cautionary tale. LPT always keep a cardigan at work. Helps out for upper and lower, tied around waist, emergencies. But the important question here is, why did you have a swimsuit in your work locker? Does your company throw pool parties or something? No, definitely not. Pre-COVID I used to swim on my lunch break once a week.